Hello children, once again welcome back to the session. So now we have seen about the conductors in an electric circuit. What is that conductors? They allow electricity to pass through them. So look at here, the charge which is carried by is passed through this material and reaches the other end. So this type of material is called as conductors. And the second one is, what is the second one I said you? Insulators. Yes, these materials do not allow electricity to pass through them. So what we have taken a wooden material, that is a pencil. Now we are going to connect the two ends. So one from the battery and other from the bulb to the ends of a pencil. So what do we observe here? Yes. This is a closed circuit. Yes, this is a closed circuit. But the material which is used for the conduction of current is insulators. So what is the nature of the insulators? Yes, insulators do not allow electric current to pass through them. So these type of materials are called as insulators. Clear children? So you can use this experiment for different types of materials like key and then some other insulators and conducting materials. You can do this in your house. So you have an activity in your book. So you have an activity in your book which is in page number 122. What is the page number? 122 children. So you have something right here, look at here. So you have this tabular column, right? So in page number 122, table 12.1. What is the table? 12.1. So you need to write, you can use these materials. You can use these materials, okay? And you can write whether it conducts electricity and the bulb glows or not. First they have given key. So what is key is made up of? Key is made up of metal. So metal is a conductor or insulator? Yes, it is a conductor, so the bulb glows. Yes. Eraser is a rubber. Rubber is a insulating material, so the bulb do not glow. Next one is what they have given is scale. What is that scale is made up of is plastic. Scale is made up of plastic, not of iron or wood. Okay. And the next thing is matchstick. It is made up of wood. You have your next glass bangle and an iron nail. So try to complete this table in your book. Clear children? So these are all some of the experiments and activities which you need to do. You can make a simple circuit. You can make a simple circuit by using bulb and some connecting wires and battery or a cell. And the second one is by using a switch, and the third one is by using a conducting and insulating material. So these are all the three. You can combine all these and do in one circuit also. So that depends upon you. So if you have any doubts while making this circuit, you can clarify doubts with me. So I am going to give you a week time. So at this week end, you need to submit this activity to me. That is on Sunday. Coming Sunday, you need to take a photograph of your experiment or the activity and send it in the group. Clear children? So this is the work which I am giving you. Clear children up to this? And as I already said you, both conductors and insulators are of equal use in making switches, electrical plugs and sockets. So what happens here? On the other end, we need this rubber and the plastic materials for covering it to avoid shock. And one more thing is children, our body is a conductor of electricity. Our body is a conductor of electricity. Yes, we feel the shock, right? So what is our body? Human body is a conductor of electricity. So while handling this electrical apparatus, we need to be very much careful. Clear children? Up to this your lesson ends. Up to this your chapter 12 ends. Now we are going to have a recap of the whole lesson what we had seen. Shall we go children? Are you ready for the recap? So just sit with your hints note. If you have missed any points, Just note down that in your notes. So what is the first one, children? First we have seen about introduction of electricity. What is that electricity? Yes, very good. Electricity is the presence and flow of electric charge. Electricity is nothing but it is the flow of electric charge. Who discovered electricity? Very good. Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity. So what is that experiment? Yes, kite experiment. So what is used there, children? Kite, yes, thread, Leyden jar, metal key. What is mean by Leyden jar, children? What is mean by Leyden jar? Your answers? Can you tell me louder, please? Yes, very good. Leyden jar is nothing but it is used to store electric charges. This jar is used to store electric charges. Clear, children? Then who invented electric bulb? Very good. Thomas Alva Edison. Then what we had seen, what's the topic? Sources of electricity. As I said you already, it is not there in your book. Just have a note of it. What are all the sources of electricity? Yes, coal is the main source. And then we also get the electricity from hydropower. What is that hydropower? Very good. Water power. And then nuclear power stations. Other things like geothermal, solar, wind energy and tidal energy. Then you also get electricity from fossil fuels. Yes or no? So, which is toxic to the atmosphere, children? Which causes pollution here? Yes, coal causes pollution, nuclear energy and fossil fuels. So, these are all pollute the environment. But, so the use of solar energy does not cause air pollution, wind energy, water energy, it does not cause any pollution. Yes or no? How this works? Due to that high steam released when we are burning something, what happens? The turbine gets rotated. The turbine gets rotated and the electricity is generated there. I said you read where is coal? It is in Neyveli. That is Neyveli Lignite Corporation. Then hydropower is in Mettur. And the other thing, nuclear power station is Kudankulam. And then what we have seen, solar energy is used nowadays at all the places. Wind energy, we see that in Muppandal in Kanyakumari. Yes or no, children? So these are, and tidal I said it is not there in Tamil Nadu. So due to its high power, high investment. Next thing, electric cell. What we have seen, the next thing is electric cell. Electric cell is a device which is used to generate electricity. In addition to this, what we have seen, children, so when there is power cut, which is used instead of that, some other electric sources. We have seen torch, generator, UPS. Yes or no? Yes. And then we have seen one more topic, that is uses of electricity. Right? Now we are going to discuss about the cell. That is, electric cell is used to generate electricity. It is also known as electrochemical. What is the point to keep in cell? It has two terminals. One is the positive terminal and the other one is negative terminal. Positive terminal has a metal cap-like structure and the negative terminal is a disc-like structure. Next, what we have seen, battery. So the combination of two cells, two or more cells is called as battery. Combination of two or more cells is called as battery. Then we have seen about bulb. So what it is made up of? It is made up of glass, a tungsten material. There is a filament which is fitted inside it and then gas also filled inside it. Very good. Then we have seen the symbol for cell and battery. So the longer one denotes the positive terminal and the shorter one indicates the negative terminal of a cell and battery. Next, what we have seen, bulb connected to an electric cell. I said you bulb also has two terminals. So we can connect the positive to one terminal and the negative to one terminal. So this is the connection of bulb with an electric cell. Next, what we have seen, electric circuit. Yes or no children? Electric circuit. So what is there? We have a cell and a, what is this, battery and a bulb which is connected with the help of connecting wire. So this is called as electric circuit. In addition to this, what we had seen children, the symbols which are used. Yes or no? So the switch is in on position when two are in contact. Off position they are not in contact. Yes, and we have seen the symbol of bulb. Yes or no? So we have seen what are all the symbols. We have seen symbol of cell, battery. What are all the symbols which is used in electric circuit, and there are two types of circuit. They are closed circuit and open circuit. In closed circuit, it is a complete path and the current flows through it. In incomplete circuit, there is a disconnect. It is not connected properly, so the bulb does not glows. Next thing is series and parallel circuit. I have given you a question, right? Have you found the answer, children? What type of circuit is used in our house? Whether it is series or parallel? If your answer is parallel, you are very good. So how, children, we can say it as parallel? So if the connection breaks here, the other thing glows. Yes or no? So we are having bulbs in the room, right? So if the bulb one gets fused up, whether the bulbs in the other rooms glow or not? Yes. So the connection which we use in our houses and other appliances also, what is it, offices and the industries also, what we use? We use parallel circuit. We use what we use there? Parallel circuit. Next thing. So next thing is circuit diagram. What is the next one? Circuit diagram. So we are going to give a symbol representation of electric circuit is called circuit diagram. Symbolic representation of electric circuit is called circuit diagram. For the cell, what is the symbol? We can use one long terminal and one short terminal. Here we can use the symbol of bulb which we have drawn there. Okay. So the indication of positive and negative terminal is very much important. Okay, children. Next thing, what is it? Fuse. What happens if the fuse is off? If this tungsten filament breaks. If this tungsten filament breaks, so it gets fused out. At the time the bulb do not glow. Fuse point. See, they used to say, right? So when this filament breaks, when this tungsten filament breaks, the bulb does not glow. And then what we have seen, children? Yes, we have seen other topics like electric switch. How to connect an electric switch with the electric circuit. And so the switches which we use in our house are same principle as the electric switch. We have constructed an electric switch, right? So the switches which we use in our house is also as the same principle. But its designings are different. But the designs are different and complex. It is difficult. But the principle is same. When it is in contact, on. When it is in not contact, they are said to be in off position. Yes, we have seen about electric switch. The open path and closed path. That is when the switch is in on position and off position, what happens then? Then what we have seen, electric conductors and insulators. The materials which allow electric current to pass through them are called as conductors, and which do not allow current to pass through them are called as insulators. We have seen the example and how to make a circuit. Up to this we have completed this lesson, children. So activity everyone must do. It is compulsory. Activity must be submitted. Clear? If you have any doubt while making this circuit, you can clarify your doubts with me. Clear, children? So now we have completed chapter 12 and we have seen a recap also. Okay? We can make a circuit by using the switch and also the conducting and insulating materials also. Clear? So children, I thank you all for listening the class. Go through the book, read well, Thank you, children.